Hello there, welcome in. This is episode 4 of our Enshrouded playthrough of reclaiming and renovating the town of Polaris Falls. So let's take a break from the world, take a deep breath, get comfy, and let's explore somewhere quieter. I'm Seattle Witch, and this is our soft-spoken gaming series, Quiet Worlds for Noisy Days. I have to think about what I want to do here. The thing about the fences is that they can be a little tricky to place because you can only do them like on right angles. Well, you can fine tune them, so you can turn them kind of like this. Maybe we'll redo them. This will give me a good practice with the fencing. The fencing is new. We haven't been able to place the fencing until now. All right, so let's go ahead and take all this out. Okay. And then I think we have fence posts as well. Is the right fence post? That's the only fence post I have. There was taller ones. Okay, so let's start right here. That might be too short. Let's do this one. It's going to take some finessing. Higher and then okay, and then this one. Bring it down a little. Turn it a little. Maybe not turn it a little. Like we can do one more. Okay, so bring it down. There we go. And then let's do a post. Okay, and to bring this up a little. Okay, and do this one like this. Then a post. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Not bad. I think let's do 2 more and then over. All right, this one I might tilt a little bit. I think it's just, yeah, let's bring it that way a little bit. And then get up a little. Okay, then a post right here. Let's bring that down a little. let's bring it over. So glad that we can do these now. This particular fencing is, you find it, oops, you find it all over in the Albany Summit, which is the area that we're in. But until the last big update in April, we weren't able to make them and place them. I'm going to make this higher. I know it's going to look a little funky. Maybe. Oh, I know what I can do. We'll do this. We will see if I can bring this down. Yeah. Bend the environment to my will. Okay, so, and bring it up. Perfect. And why don't we make this a little bit lower here? So that our sheep that we're going to get cannot escape. Sweet. Might want to bring these up a little. Let's see. Why don't we make these a little higher? Yeah, like that. Sometimes I can get rather fussy about things. Sometimes I don't care. Kind of depends. Oh, why can't I get that right where I want it? Kind of depends on what it is and what my mood is, I think. So this is either... There we go. Okay, let's raise these two up as well. Raise that up a little. See if I can turn it just the slightest bit. Actually, I don't need to turn it, do I? There, that's better. Sweet. Alright, we'll get some sheep a little later. Why don't we go ahead and make this hole bigger? While I'm here and thinking about it. Alright, so let's get the train thing here. And we'll just simply make it bigger. A little terraforming. Okay, let's see how that's pretty good. Little spot there for our sheep that we're going to get. Okay. Let's add a thing right here. Okay, we're gonna need to put something there. Let's do let's do some snow there. After all, we are in the mountains, right? That looks terrible. Thing about the snow is that you actually have to kind of let it settle, because, for instance, when you walk in the snow, you make footprints and then they go away after a while. Okay, I think this will be good. All right, I think that'll be fine. We made a snowbank so that our sheep can't escape. Okay, and then maybe just a little bit right here. And then let's mix in a little bit of dirt so it kind of just looks more like the rest of it. All right, I think that's fine. It's very dark. Reminds me that I need to get some lights. All right. Let's throw some lights around here so we can see. A very rainy morning. All right. So let's go ahead and go up to that wall that needed to be fixed. All right, so what we got here? Let's get rid of this rubble. Okay. Then let's put up some walls here. And flooring. All right, and I don't think I'm going to do anything with this area. Let me see, is there anything? Not really. I think we could just put up a wall here. Let's just put some there. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Then let's kind of finish this wall off a little bit. Let's do this. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. I just kind of want to make it look a little finished off, I think. Make it look a little more intentional, as it were. No. I'll look at that again later. Okay, let's fix this. Oops. Oh, please don't be fiddly. All right, let's see how this building is. Pretty sure it needs, I know it needs work on the outside. The inside looks all right. Let's get rid of this stuff. Leave that there for now. Figure out what I want to do with this. All right. We'll put a better tub in here. What is that from? That must be something on the other side. Okay. Let's put a fireplace in. I do love a fireplace. It's centered here. All right, that's cute. All right. So I think out here, yeah, out here needs some work. So let's put down some scaffolding. It's hard getting around on the ice sometimes. Okay. All right. So this I think I could probably do a small block. Probably. Let's see. Yeah. Then do this right here. Okay. Okay, that's good. I think I need to extend this over. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so let's get rid of this. I'm going to extend this deck over to the wall. So let's do like that. Have to make the bottom look okay. Need to be able to see here. Let's get rid of that. Right, we can fix this. Okay, so just have to kind of sculpt it in, so to speak. So let's do, let's see. Okay. Do I want to just make it go straight across? I don't think so. It looks like I'm making this up as I go along. It's because I am. You know, actually, let's do that. Okay, on the top, yeah. Okay, then I was going to do kind of almost like a design under here, but changed my mind because it was getting to be a pain. Oops. So we're just going to do it like that. This without building scaffolding. It's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, can I do this? Alright, fine. Just put this up right there. Okay, I think we got it. Oops. does that look? Looks good. All right, now let's see. We need to I think this is the other one. That one? I can't tell. I will know in a moment, though. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't figure out which granite they'd used there. All right, so now let's see if I can place these. Okay, right there. And then put one here. Last time I did Polaris Falls a year or so ago, I couldn't put those down, so I just had to make this whole little patio thing with the brick walls on it, so I like this much better. Let's see if this roof is good. Yeah, looks like it's good. Chimney's good. Pretty soon here, we're going to tackle the bridge there, and then that house. Basically, I'm going to just about tear this down and start over. Yeah, that looks fine. Looks good from here. Tomorrow night, we're going to put falls, too. I'm going to bring water sources in and make a couple of waterfalls. Because, after all, this is Polaris Falls, right? So we need water. I'll probably do that after I do the bridge. And that's where we'll leave things for tonight. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. I hope this gave you a chance to slow down, relax, and step away from the noise for a little while. Until next time, be kind to yourself. Good night.